We are back once again. Is FPL analysis with Apex Networks. On my right, I have IBK. IBK, it's good to be back. A new season of the FPL. What do you think?
Well, it's good to be back. I'm sure everyone, they've been waiting and expecting. We are the FPL guys. After how many months? It's good to see that we are back once again. But this time around, I'm not back as the first position after making so much mouth during the Twitter space. But yeah, I am today. I'll tell you guys how many points I've amassed so far, but trust me, it's going to be a fantastic show today. Thank you.
Yes, and on my left, I have Kelvin and then Benga. Kelvin, what's up? How's the FPL going?
To the glory of God.
Glory of God.
The points that we have is points that we have cannot tell ourselves. So it's actually very shocking the kind of points I have this season. Each week, each month, it keeps going down. You say this week I would try my best. Let me try and get 120, 150, 200. But the powers that be, Pep Guardiola will bench your best player.
Actually,
or
you never learn.
Injury or whatever. Yes. Then it just spoil your entire week. So we'll try again next week, as to always say.
Yeah. Benga, what's up? How's your FPL this season?
Oh yeah, I started on a poor note. 1,000 plus on the Apex standing.
That's not poor, no. That's terrible, no.
So I feel like it's still early in the season. You know, game week 11 so far.
Yeah.
That's do better than that.
All right. You mentioned a very, very important point. You started at position 1,000. The FPL for Apex Network for this season. Now, I think it's important for us to note that Apex Network's FPL this season has over 1,900 active teams or active players.
That's great.
Players. So now, I think it's just right for us to look at the top three so far this season. Yeah. We have Samuel Prince at number 1 with over 700 points. Wow. 761 to be actually accurate or precise. And his last game week, he had 45 points. And based on his team selections, we are looking at a very solid team. Raya in goal, Gabriel, Shaluba, Davido, Semenyo, Casito, Rice, Buemo, Haaland, João Pedro, and Newcastle's top striker. So, what do you think of this team so far? Are you okay?
Man, so I think that one thing you need to know when you are starting your FPL season is that the first couple of weeks is actually very important.
Yeah.
If someone should start leading you with over 100 points, for you to recover that point, you need probably 5 to 10 game weeks. You know, that's if the person is not also trying to get, maximum points as well. You look at his team, João Pedro. I think that I started with João Pedro. I will not lie to you, I started with João Pedro, but as in the last couple of weeks, I had to sell him off because he's not been, giving me the points needed. Caicedo, I don't know why I asked Caicedo in his team, but probably maybe because he scored some goals, in the last few weeks.
Yeah.
Semenyo, if I asked Semenyo, when I saw the 0 points after the game week, I was like, oh, thank God, this guy did not play. They will bring in someone for me. I go to say, this guy played 90 minutes of full game.
Penalty.
You get, I missed the penalty. So I think that FPL, as much as you want to say it is luck, there has to be, full-blown calculation. If I had Haaland at the start of the season, I think I'll have probably had more points. Yeah. I was thinking, how would I have Haaland and Salah in the same team? That's over 30 million or thereabout. You get, so I was like, no, this is not economical enough. So I left Salah in my team. I had to sell off Haaland, but that did not pay off. Salah has had not the good start he's always had every FPL season. But Haaland, if I had Haaland from the start, I think I'll be competing with this guy. But let's see how it goes anyways.
All right, thank you so much, IBK. Really appreciate it. Kelvin, number 2 on our list is Demilade Philip. Demilade Philip is actually hot on Samuel Prince's tail because he has 745 points.
745.
Yes. Looking at his team selection, we're also noticing a few constants Demilade Philip's team. We are seeing a Gabriel here too. We are seeing Caicedo, Semenyo, and Haaland.
Probably Chelsea fan.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, that Caicedo just know it's Chelsea.
Actually, I'm betting on Arsenal fan because he has Saka in his team setup. So he has Saka in his last team for game week 11. So based on his selection so far, we've noticed that he has been very constant in the line of defense. Gabriel has been a constant figure in his line of defense. He recently made a change. Guehi was removed from his setup because he was injured.
Injured, yeah.
Yeah, so Gabriel has been like a constant K in his defense. Like same with Saka has been a constant in his midfield alongside Semenyo. And the man everyone slept on actually at the start of the season, Erling Haaland, has also been a constant in his team selection. So what do you think of his team? Do you think he's going to like continue? Can he catch up? Philip?
That's about 20 points difference, so it's not that less than. So it's one he can actually meet up. From what I can see, he's doing very well. Is his midfield. I'm actually very surprised somebody has signed that team from Tottenham. I don't know how many points has regular. Yes. So having Gabriel, it's normal, it's expected. Same thing with Virgil van Dijk, even with James, because when he goes up front to attack, he actually contributes points. My week in, week out. Yeah. So his defense is okay. Midfield is quite surprised. Then attack, everybody must have Alan. You just have to have Alan, and not just that, you have to captain Alan because he has to score, and he will score every game. So nothing so elaborate with his team. It's actually very basic and very calculative with what he buys and what he takes out. So very, very good one. Yes, I would say.
Right. Yeah, you did lie actually, because his team is just like the regular team you expect from someone that is paying key attention to players that he knows will get the result regardless of the games. And he also tried as much as possible to not go for dark horses like we usually call them. He didn't take a gamble with his whole selection. Like he knows who would get the results. And even if one or two don't get it, at least he's still going to like make up for the points, probably in the line of defense or in goal with someone like Donnarumma, because I noticed he has been using two constant goalkeepers. We have Donnarumma, and he has also used Henderson too as well. So yeah, basically that's it. So number 3 on our list is Chukwuemeka Ngene. Benga is also close on the tail because he has 739 points. So like everyone is on 700 for the top.
He had a terrible game week.
Very. Actually, there's every probability he would have maybe like moved to second or first if you had a very good game. Yeah. Because looking at the squad selection, everyone actually has Semenyo in their team nowadays. So Semenyo was a no-show for him. And we also have Raya not keeping a clean sheet, Gabriel and Timber. This is an Arsenal fan though. I just mentioned the players. You know. So like, those lapses actually reduces his chances of moving up the table in game week 11. So Pinga, what do you think of his team selection? And do you think he can bounce back from that in the next game week? You know.
So if you ask me, I think fantastic selection. It's just that the last game week didn't go well for him.
Yeah.
If Arsenal have kept a clean sheet, his point would have been better than this.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know, he has 3 players from Arsenal.
Defenders.
So that's the risk of it anyways.
And the other. Yeah. So of course, he also comes with a big risk.
Yeah.
If that thing, slips away, you
lose a lot of points.
Things might go sour. But looking at the fact that Arsenal have been consistently keeping clean sheets.
It's actually like a wise gamble.
Exactly, it was a wise gamble, but it didn't pound well for him in the last game. We can beyond that. Semenyo lost a PK, so he was on a -2 for that.
I think Semenyo actually affected almost everybody's head.
Exactly.
I don't have
my team. I captain Semenyo. Even serious.
And I think another problem the person has is the fact that Gakpo in recent games. He's not been starting. He's been coming in, and I don't know why you still have Gakpo. My own turn off, for FPL. First thing is, if my player is not starting, forget it.
Yeah,
be Ronaldo, be Messi that will come off the bench. Yes, it can happen. But Baba first give me starting shirt.
At least give me
that security guarantee that you are playing for 90 minutes.
Give me that 2 points. It's not even nice. Maybe after 60 minutes, I don't say, okay, we don't. So, I always avoid players that don't start.
Yeah.
And I always avoid Man City players.
So Haaland.
Unless Haaland. There was a season that if you had Man City players, you are not even sure. It's as crazy as you have like 3 players and 3 of them might not even start.
Actually.
In that team. So I've always had that PTSD of there was a group I was supposed to win very good money. But I was sticking with Pep and his ideology, and the guy messed me up almost up to, I kept believing that KDB will start today. There's no way KDB will not start. They always tell him will not start. Bro, there was a game that he did not start the 3 of my Man City players. And I was already second position. The first person, the way the guy go, he also since then I don't do City players. and I don't do players that don't start. It's very important. Very, very important.
Yeah, fair enough. So I think we're going into like the most important question for today. And that's like, we are now analyzing factors that we expect to influence the FPL in the coming game weeks. And I think the one that is on everybody's mind right now is AFCON. AFCON is scheduled to kick off in December. Second week of December, or third week, if I'm not mistaken.
I think 18th or so.
Yeah. 18th or 13th, I'm not really sure. But, so like, I think the major analysis of it is how would this affect your FPL selection in the coming weeks? Because now I think players will be more careful. They will be seeing more players trying to avoid injuries. Some will be vying for a position in the squad because they know that if this guy leaves, I'm the one that would actually like replace him. So like, what do you think? Like, how well do you think, or how much impact do you think AFCON will have on FPL team selection in the coming weeks?
If I was a Premier League fan, I would not even think about FPL. I was thinking about my team losing, some African players. And I think the most notable one is Mbeumo. A lot of people have been talking about his impact, for United this season. I think if you take out Mbeumo this season, I will still look at what Man U has always been in recent years, struggle. But he's changed a lot of things. He scores goals, he creates chances,
Yes.
He gets assists, and he's a very electric player. So you don't want to lose that kind of player. And, I was talking to a United fan who was like, he's praying that he should join in group stage. I said, I don't be so like,
that's Cameron, right?
Yeah.
Cameron.
Yeah.
Yes.
But guess what? I think that you at this point, that's how you have transfers. That's how you can do transfers.
Yeah.
You understand? When you want to play FPL, you don't start doing your transfers, especially when it comes to AFCON period. In that week to AFCON, you'll have been removing them like maybe 4 weeks back, so you don't get minus. You understand?
Yeah.
So like Mbeumo now, if I had Mbeumo, what I would have done is fine. He's a very important player, so I might still wait till like he goes.
Yeah.
But there are some like Semenyo now, like moment I go don't come on Semenyo.
Funny thing is, Semenyo plays for Ghana, and I don't think Ghana is playing at AFCON.
Oh, that's true.
That's true. Ghana are not there. So
Semenyo is.
Ghana are not there. Semenyo is safe. Semenyo is safe. So what I'm trying to say is that there are when you want to start removing players, you need to calculate it well. The reason I'm not close to these guys that are first, second, is because I said it the last time, they also, it's to person they find money. So at times Friday games, now I'll come remember and say, FPL before I can't set up my team again. So, but I've always had this knowledge of, FPL shows, how you're supposed to set up your team. And for you to avoid points being deducted, you need to start soft transferring those players like way before the AFCON.
Yeah.
That's the easiest way it works.
So in addition to that, for me, high-flying side like Sunderland will be the most heavily affected.
They have like
because they have a load
like 9 players.
Wow.
Exactly.
So all of them are going for AFCON.
Some of them.
Because of their contribution to the team, some of those players are
okay, like integral players. It doesn't necessarily mean like they might be very, very crucial. Like Mbeumo now is a crucial player. If Man might struggle. The same way if Konya is off, Man might struggle. So I think that's what the Binga is actually.
I don't have the list yet. I think they have 7 players
going for AFCON.
Exactly, going for that tournament. Renildo Mandava from Mozambique. Lato Musaku from Congo.
Okay.
Habib Diarra from Senegal.
Wow.
Noah Sadiki from Congo as well. Simon Adingra.
Simon Adingra,
Taubi from Morocco, and Bertrand Traoré from
Burkina Faso.
Wow, that's a very and all those players are actually like crucial players.
I know Bertrand. I know. Adingra. I think Simon Adingra. I know they are very, but the other guys, I don't know. I might be wrong, but I don't think all of them will be starters. Like you said, it's a team game, so you need to have players available. Especially when someone is injured, you can't say, because you don't start, we don't think we'll miss you, bro. Someone might get injured along the line,
and
you have to make
this is the
it's quite sad. Maybe AFCON, maybe CAF will work on it. We've always said it that I think that it's better everyone has same calendar for continental tournaments, because in the end, when clubs are the ones suffering this thing, a lot of them invest so much in these players.
Yes.
And then the business part of the season, they don't find their players. So it's quite sad.
But over time, if you also take a look at our season, we have two kind of season, rainy season and the
actually when also play.
So now the times where you have other competitions going on in other part of the continent, it's not a good time for us in Africa
to play football.
Have competition there. And for me, I don't think this particular timing is even very smart for us.
Yeah.
Because I think AFCON should start the eve of Christmas. So if there's a match going on in Morocco, right, on the 24th, on the 20th, the stadium will be filled up. And don't forget, Morocco is not a Christian country; it's a Muslim country. They do not necessarily celebrate Christmas, but the fact that it's going to probably be a national holiday, but I'm not sure if that's.
But it's going to affect football because December is actually like the Russia period in the Premier League because games come in thick and
back to back.
African football, you mean?
No, it's going to affect.
I'm hearing they might take a break. I don't know how, but obviously the Boxing Day feature will be there. But I'm hearing there's possibility. We don't know yet, but there's possibility. And
might not be.
There was a conversation like that, but I don't think that will happen this year. Maybe starting from next season. But what I want to say is that as much as I want you to say that maybe we have our summer is always rainy, rains almost every time. If you have proper, facility, bro, in Manchester, it literally rains almost every day. In Manchester, you can go and ask.
And so
if you watch City's game, it's always, and the rain is not light rains, like heavy rain.
For them, I think they have a good drainage system.
That's what I'm saying.
Also had this situation yesterday. Morocco had the situation yesterday in the playoffs, like Nigeria versus Gabon.
Yeah.
It was raining heavily. Like it rained heavily.
But the game went on.
Yeah.
And you won't even know.
The pitch was fantastic.
That's what I'm saying, that if there is so I think that where CAF is going is that we cannot always say Morocco should lose. If you reach one, Morocco said don't tire like this. Because under 17, under 20, AFCON, everything, now Morocco.
Yeah.
All continental, this now is Morocco. So I think that what they are trying to do is that they can't say, okay, AFCON will always be in Morocco. You understand? So what they want to do is probably if we go to other countries, we might it might backfire. Let's say Nigeria now. You carry them come State.
But you necessarily think it's...
you don't go simply and boot again.
But you necessarily think it's an infrastructure thing. Yes, no, now. I'm not talking about Nigeria.
Actually, I think
there are other part of the continents that also support. I mean, the Egypt, South Africa, Tunisia. They also have
Baba, let me tell you something. As long as you have proper facility, IS like they did during the Club World Cup, they had to pause some games.
Yeah.
And come back.
Even in Ivory Coast, they had to stop some.
Yeah. So I don't think that in 2025 weather should be an issue, especially when it's not a natural disaster
situation.
It's not as if there's heat wave or any of those
Club World Cup in the US too. We also had weather.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah. You get, and they still, and I heard that they were testing what World Cup was going to look like. So in the end, we might experience, games being paused during the World Cup, then go back and the rest. So
for sure.
Wow. Thank you guys so much for analyzing this with us. I think it's very, very important that we also share the updates that you can still join the FPL, Apex Network FPL, using the code Q6I5CC. Once again, Q6I5CC. And the reason we are announcing this again is just to let you know that, yes, the Apex FPL community, you get to win both monthly rewards and we also have the season-long rewards. So if you join now, you can be one of the lucky winners that we have every
cash out.
Monthly cash out.
Yeah.
Monthly
How much again? How much again?
Yeah. As we said before, like we are looking at, the thing is, the money itself, IDK, if you're analyzing the money, you have to analyze it as USDT.
Hey!
You see what I'm
saying? For monthly, wait, monthly now USDT too.
It's a USDT.
Yeah, it depends on. Yeah. So you have to pay it in your USDT wallet.
Apex Network is now like, how will I describe it? It's a brand that you can find in other African countries too. So they are trying as much as possible to cater for all the audiences they have in African countries. So yes, like I said, first prize USDT is 90.56 USDT convert this to your CDs, convert this to your Kenyan shit.
And that's on a monthly basis.
Monthly, just
Money for land.
First place, just
Yeah.
first place,
Yeah.
use this one and hold your body.
Hmm.
Second place, we are looking at
Monthly. The second place for monthly.
The second place
Yeah.
for monthly.
Oh.
We're looking at 13.04 USDT to as well for second place every month. If you are one of our lucky winners, it's not even lucky again if you set your FPL well. So yeah, it's not lucky again. So for third prize, we have
There's love, there's grace of God.
When we miss 2 1-on-1. See that 1-on-1 we you see me miss yesterday.
Oh my God.
You say look. If
Actually-
person don't carry full-time win for Nigeria,
actually.
you go pay now. So there is always luck in some of these things.
Yep. For third place, we are having 6.52 USDT.
Yeah.
Once again, we have Apex Network in Ghana. We have it in Kenya too. I think we also have it in Zimbabwe.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Zambia,
Zambia.
Zambia.
Wow.
Cameroon,
Cameroon.
Kenya,
Yeah.
Come on, the entire coast of
South
Africa.
African Republic.
Very soon, Apex could host World Cup.
Again, now that's the next step now.
What are you
Watching
saying?
AFCON, you see Apex.
No, they start with AFCON first.
Okay, no.
Maybe they start with AFCON. Because I know say they
Fine.
down.
So funny enough, we also live at the Women AFCON, the one we
AFCON.
yeah, at the
Yes,
Morocco.
Apex
And who was there?
Yeah, I think there's this journalist, Solomon. So he was there live, he reported live, and we had a lot
Solomon?
of
Oh, wow. That's exciting. So,
Interview with some of the players and the like.
me,
That's great.
the one I'm interested in, the one me have been.
So do you have anybody going for AFCON?
Yeah, we are also looking for, we've received a lot of applications.
Take me, I'm here. Let me go and
If you have a
watch match.
passport, so you can push
Ah,
right.
Well, now, which one? You say you are looking for when you already have people. No worry, this is.
Now, politician answer. Now,
Passport, I can't do. If it's passport, don't make passport now. It's not.
Wait, you don't get passports.
You don't expire. So since
You
now,
don't get
I
passports.
don't have actual. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You don't get passports.
I don't have it currently.
And Trump, they come and he never arrange the passport. But I never ready.
Well, that's true.
my own main focus
Trump, they
right,
come Nigeria, I never get passport. He never ready.
focus right now is the season end win.
Yeah.
I've
Tell
announced
them, Fumi.
monthly, but
Tell them.
like at the end of the season, if you are one of the winners, first place you get 500 USDT.
Try.
500.
That's
That's
807,000.
Money for land.
That's great. That's great.
second place. Like if you don't even win the 500 USDT, second place you get 300 USDT.
Wow.
I still hold this one. Like third place too is also getting 200 USDT. So like I feel like you can still it's not too late to join the FPL. Even though we have over 1,900
I can't even lie.
now, you can still.
For my people in Ghana, that's 7,000 plus Ghanaian cedis.
Yep,
In the first,
yep,
then the
yep.
second 4,005,
4,590, third is
3,000 Ghanaian cedis.
Yes.
Let me tell you what 3,000 Ghanaian cedis can do. With that amount of money, you can shut down a club in Accra.
Really?
About you will pop champagne with that money. I think
case-
maybe you 715.
Oh my
That's
God.
good, that's
In case you missed the code when we first announced it, this is it coming once again. Q6I5CC. So please don't say we didn't help you.
I be now.
We have helped everybody now. So
At least for that monthly.
if you see IBK in the club next season, please don't.
Oh, God, I beg you. God, I beg you.
What are the T&Cs for me?
Yes, I think it's very, very important that we also analyze the T&Cs. Like for the monthly rewards,
Right.
you must have completed at least one transaction on the Apex Network app. And the Apex Network app is available for download on your Google Play Store and your Apple Store. So
Right.
please don't hesitate. Please listen again. You must have completed at least one transaction to qualify
That month
as
in
a monthly
question.
winner. Yes,
Yeah.
for it's per month. So if you're playing in probably let's say November now, at least you must have completed one transaction in November.
Yeah.
If you're also showing interest in December, you must also complete at least one transaction in December. And don't say I'm giving you
Sorry, what do you mean by transaction? If I buy a time, is it also a transaction on the Apex Network?
Yes.
Yes, at least something minimum. As far as you are exchanging.
Yep.
So I was talking about something on this space.
Yeah.
And I think maybe you should let them know again.
Okay.
A failed transaction, is it a transaction?
It's not because it's not successful.
It doesn't count as
At the end of the day.
transaction.
Oh.
Yeah.
But don't say me I'm giving insider info.
Because I'm not gonna lie, if say I not talk this one, and I get like 3 failed transactions.
I've completed the transaction.
I'm gonna win the FBA, we'll go fight. We'll fight for Twitter and you win a transaction with that.
Yeah,
Insider
that's
info. Complete as many as possible.
Yeah,
because like we said, it's one of the terms and conditions.
The app is even seamless, I was trying to, I was trying to send someone money. And I didn't even know that it was that easy, to be honest. I did not know that it was that easy. So I think that people should, apart from the FPL, balls, I think the Apex network app, is very seamless, very good to transfer, money to the times. I think people should start,
I think you guys also, they can pay bills on.
Yes,
that's what I said.
So 3 months ago, we're in Ghana, right? So we took, Yango, it's like our Uber, here. So I think we have to pay using the app. We send money and instantly the guy received it.
Sharp.
Sure, like if Nigerian network steal you, we got you. So please,
Sharp.
Don't. But for the season long rewards, it's very, very important that you complete at least 3 successful transactions on the Apex network app. 3, at least. I'm not saying just 3. It's at least minimum of 3 transactions for the whole season to be one of the winners. I mean, let me go and complete at least 12. So at least Benga will not tell me that.
One don't miss.
Steady. So
let me tell you the funniest thing. I think our last month winner, one of them won. But by the time they checked the eligibility, they saw that they didn't.
Wow.
Like he didn't know, and we had to send him the link. Like it was there.
Wow.
So he now saw the date it was posted. It was actually before.
So if that happens, let's say someone's the first position now won, and you told him, oh, you didn't complete, and he immediately went to complete transaction.
Does it count?
Does it count? Will you still compensate him for that?
Okay, so good question, because at the time we were announcing winner, the month in question has already elapsed.
Yeah.
You understand? So a new month has started. So which means you can't go back. Say again, like that. If you can travel back. So
So for the full season, does it happen that way too?
Yeah, I think we had that issue as well.
Someone completed maybe just one or maybe just
exactly.
Not
Maybe one or two.
What if he said, okay, he's going to finish it up?
Or it's already late. So I think what I do most time, if you're a smarter player, so what you can do is to take a look at your standing and you see that the season already.
There is chance for you.
Chance for you.
Because let's tell them you need because in the end you think it's just something small. People will start dragging you and say, oh, they didn't not know about it. So I beg, you need to complete three successful transactions, sharp transactions, because we don't want your story. By the time you win it and you don't complete, it's me. Benga will give me you. Asap. I don't like 20 already. So
who is next? Give the 4th person.
Actually, so I think it's very important that I mention again. So if you're in Ghana, if you're in Kenya, Zambia, and also Cameroon, please don't hesitate. Join us. Just like download your app easily. Once again, on the Google Play Store and the Apple Store, just download your app. And then, start transacting and start winning on Apex Network like we usually say. So I think it's a wrap from us in the studio. FPL analysis every time always has us in our feelings because we don't be thinking that, hey, God, who asked me to buy this player last week? But hopefully we'll not have the same situation when we one another.
You can't be too sure.
Yeah.
Actually.
It's just like betting too. You are not, if saying a game now, maybe FIFA 26, where I go bad, beat you myself, and I will say, okay, I can put my money on your hand.
Let me tell you this funny scenario. This guy, Doku, he has not scored in 20 matches. But the Baba used Liverpool catch form.
Yeah.
This Liverpool and
somebody
sold Doku the previous time. And now Doku is scored.
5 people captain Doku.
How?
They said they are doing
funny thing that there was.
What did you see?
There was a stat I saw about Doku that if Doku is playing, City they get enough corner kick.
Yes, they create chances whenever Doku is on the pitch.
Whenever Doku is like you are very sure of, a positive conversion. Yeah,
he never shies away from
one-on-ones
with defenders.
Exactly.
He was always, I think that he has been very, very integral in the Man City's attack this season. A whole change of style of play when he started featuring in their games. Please don't just bore you too much with our Premier League. FPL top has ended already.
Are you serious? It's looking like we just started. Like if you go down,
let's not stress people too much. So let's just wrap it up. Hopefully, you'll be hearing from us soon. Fourth season comes to an end.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining us. Have a nice day. Bye, everyone.
Ciao.